All right. And so there's a need for you to like believe in yourself, because you are meant to be an oracle. You are an oracle. Why do we have the secret and oracle? You have earth magic. It feels like, and then the high priest, again, high priest, high priestess energy. Doesn't matter if you're doesn't matter if you are male or female or non-binary. You are a high priest, a high priestess. You have, some of you served in the temples of Atlantis. I'm also hearing, like, I mean, it says earth magic. You have this, like, witchiness about you. And this is who you are. There's some need for you to own your magic. You have sacred living, okay? It's very sacred. And I don't know why, like, I was hearing, like, the I'm coming out, okay? Also take this as it resonates. I feel like for some of you, like, you either reincarnated into, like, a male or a female body, but you really feel the opposite way. And it's because of, like, your soul blueprint, like, you have the opposite energetic signature than, like, what your physical body actually is. I'm getting, like, a lot of non-binary energy. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't too. That part doesn't have to resonate with you. But either way, a lot of balanced, like, masculine and feminine energy. Why do we have earth magic secret? Yeah, Aphrodite. And there goes the mirror again. You could work with mirrors. You have Oshun, sweet success. Aphrodite, eternal love. Okay, Aphrodite can also resonate with you. I'm getting a lot of witchy stuff. I'm getting a lot of magic. I'm getting a lot of ritual. Okay, there's a need for you to, like, step truly, like, into your power over here. And owning it. I get a lot of just, like, owning it. Okay, you do have Oshun, sweet success. I feel like there's been blockages of, like, you living authentically in your truth. It's 222 as I say that. So I feel like there's been blockages of, like, you living who it is that you are. You have the King of Wands here. Why the King of Wands? To not fall face up. Why the King of Wands? Why the King of Wands? Yeah. Masculine energy doesn't, like, you don't have to be a masculine though. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Ace of Wands. We are in Leo season. Look, High Priestess. Like, you are a high priest. You are a high priestess by remembrance, by nature. You have beautiful gifts. There's a need for you to own who it is that you are. Just like, I'm a high priest. I'm a high priestess. It could be people around you that don't accept that. There could be past life wounds of you not accepting that. But, like, you are here to be the witchy, fairy, priest, priestess, whatever that looks like to you, whatever it feels like. You're meant to be in that energy in this lifetime. You're meant to be who it is that you are. You're meant to be a magical being. Like, this is your path, and there's some sort of owning your path. No matter what anyone else thinks, all paths lead home. And there's a need for you to own your path. For some of you, it's like you were, I'm hearing Atlantis, also Venus, like you could have been a priestess of Aphrodite in another lifetime. Melchizedek, Aphrodite is also what I'm hearing, like Melchizedek and Aphrodite. You have King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands over here, Six of Swords, the Hermit. For some of you, you are a man that practices, like, you're like a wizard of some kind. It's like owning, even as a man, like this energy, which sometimes in society is less accepting, you know. So I don't know why I do feel like there's some sort of, like, either mind programming or gender that has you something along those lines. So take it as it resonates. You're moving forward into your power with the Hermit card. You have a lot of wisdom. This is going to bring you celebration. It's going to make you happy as you own your power. That's what I'm getting, is like owning your power. There's some sort of fear of your power over here, or some sort of suppression of it. You have the Hangman, which is a surrender. Why the Hangman with the Four of Wands? Four of Swords, okay? You are definitely in a surrender and a rest over here. 4-4. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You fear how people will see you. There's also, it's like, and again, this is not a personal reading. I feel like you at times can fear your own power. Which again, like, take that as it resonates. It's different for everyone. This is due to other people. It could be past life stuff, whatever that is for you. The Hangman with the Four of Swords. There's some need for you to surrender to what your power is. Okay, Four of Swords. This person has, there's 3 swords. There's a 4th sword underneath. Not a lot of people know this about you. You don't need people to know it about you. Again, you're like, this is High Priest, High Priestess energy. A lot of people actually don't know this about you. I'm getting a lot of the secret energy, which again, like, it doesn't have to, it's not like secret as in like keeping things away and bad. It's the mysteries. It literally says the mysteries. And a lot of times people will think that that's secretive, and it's really not. It's the mysteries, it's the unknown, which those are open to you if you decide to explore it, which maybe you've explored your own subconscious, you've explored your own mysteries. All right, but very much of that mystery energy, very magical. A lot of like Renaissance energy, Ireland, things like that. And I get a message as soon as I say that, and it said important. Okay, so that could be important to you. Renaissance, Ireland, things like that. England. I'm also hearing noble and integrity. It's like with this power, it's very silent, where it's like a lot of people don't know that about you. They don't know that. You don't need them to know that either, but there's a lot within you. Okay, the Four of Swords, like if you have to take out that sword, you will. But there's some sort of surrendering to this over here. Why do we have the Hangman with the Four of Swords? You have the King of Pentacles, okay? A lot of beautiful energy here with the Ace of Cups. There's some sort of surrender, Pisces, to who it is that you are, to the strength it is that you have. And this brings you ultimately a lot of stability, a lot of blessings over here, a lot of your manifestations as you surrender to what is, as you surrender to your path. For some of you, I'm even getting like, it's like the story of like Jonah, where like Jonah was running away from like what God wanted him to do, so he ends up in the freaking whale's mouth. That's what I'm getting. It's like for some of you, it's like you may try to steer away from this path that is, that's like been calling you, but this path is calling you for a reason. There's nothing wrong with this path. You're meant to be on this path, and it's calling you for a reason. All right. What's the celebration here? The celebration is justice, okay? You're moving forward towards justice. Why the Four of Swords with justice? Two of Coins, Devil card. Okay, this celebration is you standing in your power, Pisces, against any karmic energies over here with the Devil card. Justice over that. Why the Devil card here? What's this Devil card for Pisces? What is this Devil card for Pisces? Walking away. You have the Empress card over here. 8 of Cups, 7 of Wands. Walking away and protecting yourself. You have the 10 of Pentacles that fell. All right. So it didn't fall face up, but it did fall. So this is coming in for you, Pisces. Can I have more on this Devil card that's coming through? 8 of Pentacles. You're meant to bring things into a higher light, okay? You have sacred living there, the unknown mysteries, earth magic. You are meant to, it's like, I'm getting like karmic scales. Like you're meant to balance this. You are meant to balance these energies. You are meant to, it's like mat, right? The energy of mat, of harmony, of balance. You are meant to bring the balance. In the Justice card here, there's a sword that goes through the yin yang. High Priestess, all right? High Priest, standing between the two pillars, bringing a balance. Like, you are meant to be that balance to places that are unbalanced. With the Devil card over there. You have the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups there for Eight of Wands, 8-8? Why the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands? Yeah. Ace of Swords, the Strength card. You're truly in a High Priest or Priestess energy, which it's not just one side. You bring balance to people who lean way too far this way or way too far that way. You bring balance to that. 11-11 as I say that. You're walking away from also something over here that was not serving your highest good. You have protection over here as you do it, and Eight of Wands, like this is coming in for you, all right? There's beautiful things coming in for you. As you do walk away from something, you really are. You have the Page of Wands. What is this Ace of Swords for the collective? It's like you've earned this, okay? You've earned it. You've done a lot of work, and I'm getting like even multiple lifetimes of work for this. You're a warrior of God, whether people see that or not. And that's what I'm getting here. You have a lot to transmute. You are transmuting a lot. But I see you as like, again, people who lean way too far this way or way too far that way, like you bring the balance. Like you are so in your High Priest or Priestess energy, which is in between the two pillars, just holding unconditional love. That's really what I'm getting. It's like, truly, like, just know that. It's like people who lean way too far that way or way too far that way, you're always going to bring that balance. And that's like, you are actually very humble. No matter how people view you, whatever's going on in your life, you are actually very humble. There is a lot that you don't say. You're very humble. Four of Swords. There's always a sword underneath. You're always in a surrender to God. There's just like people like really don't see you. They really, really don't see you. All right. You, again, like you're raising the vibration of your lineage. Whatever it is that you do, you're doing it in a sacred way. Okay, again, like I'm getting like you could be very witchy even here. Like, don't worry about how other people view you. 333. Like, oh my God, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're this, they're that. God knows what you're doing. God knows your intention. You are very pure, but you're going to trigger the light, you're going to trigger the dark out of people. Why the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Wands here? You are the balance. You are the balance. You have the Temperance card here. It's the Earth Angel energy. It's balance. It's harmony. We have water. We have fire here. All right. Why the Temperance card for the collective? More balance. All right. Like you are such a beautiful, mystical, magical energy. Like you... It's beyond the human. It's just, the word is magical. You are very, very magical. Okay. You may even get like evil eyes from people, but like it truly is like just a mirror of themselves. And that's what I was getting, was the mirror. 144 as I say that. Like, just know on your path, you're going to trigger the light out of people. You're going to trigger the dark out of people. It's going to be both. If people are leaning way too far on whatever end it is, it's like you're going to hold up the mirror to whatever it is that they need to see, because you are really, really in your High Priest or Priestess energy. You have the Star card and the Temperance card. Okay, so these are beautiful energies. It's Earth Angel. You're an Earth Angel. You are a healer. Okay, you bring the balance. What's the advice for this reading for the collective? Be open and ready to receive, okay? What's the advice for this collective reading? You have the Six of Pentacles. You have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Why the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Cups. Why the Page of Cups? Okay. I don't know, I feel like crying. Oh, you have the Empress energy on the bottom of the deck too. One, people are going to deny you. Allow them to deny you. They don't see you. You have Page of Pentacles in reverse. There's something that you did not accept, or there's something to not accept, because there's actually an Ace of Cups that comes in. This is a lot of wealth, and it's like, so what I see this is like it's either the ancestors or God, like child of God, the ancestors seeing you. I'm also getting two different energies. One person could be more focused on money. One person is like more focused on like wealth in different ways. They're receiving that Ten of Pentacles. Like, you are receiving this. You have Ten of Pentacles, you have Ace of Cups. This is ultimate generational wealth. Wisdom. Okay, this is like, this was passed on to you as well for some of you. What's also coming up is Sri Bala. And so in Kalima, there's a face of hers named Sri Bala. And Sri Bala is the child personification of Kalima, where it appears in the form of a child, but this child, Sri Bala, has the same exact powers or wisdom or whatever you want to call it of Kalima, but appears to society as a child. You do have this childlike innocence about you. You're such a mirror. Like, and I'm getting very thirsty, so for some of you, like working more with water or drinking more water, you are so powerful, because it's like people like actually really don't see you. Like you can also be like a shapeshifter, because it's like you just mirror the heck out of people and out of things. And so it's just knowing that that's your path too, so like have the boundaries. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Cups? You have the Lovers, a lot of the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. For some of you too, it's like something's coming forward that was not given to you. 44, that was supposed to be yours. This is going to be yours, okay? This is yours. Maybe it's ancestral generational wealth. Maybe it's whatever it is. There's something that's supposed to be yours that was not given to you, that's going to be yours regardless. Ace of Cups, the Hierophant. This is long, everlasting. It's not a Page of Pentacles, because it's so much more than that. For some of you, it's like your path, you've released attachment to a lot of different things, and it's because what you're supposed to receive, what's coming in for you, is beyond what attachments can ever be. All right? It's like a very powerful energy here. One more card for the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. Yeah, you have the Page of Swords over here. All right, and this is a protective energy. It is support. Why the Page of Swords here for the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups? You have a lot of support that's coming in for you. All right, what's the final advice? Three of Wands. This, then you have the King of Swords here. Could be a Gemini, like prominent in your life right now as well, or you could be a Gemini. You have the Three of Wands, expansion. Be ready to expand. That's also what's coming through, is like, be ready to expand in whatever way that means to you. That's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. You do have Oshun, success on the bottom of the deck. I just see so much success coming in here. And again, you are such a high priest or priestess that this is not just material wise. This could be consciously. There's a lot of like multiple dimensional energies here. So take it as it resonates. You have Hathor, soul family. Okay, Hathor can resonate with you. As you can see, there's also like these energies here. You are so supported on your path. Okay, you are a healer. Okay, Hathor can resonate with you. It could be a guide of yours. I'm also getting like spiritual support coming in for you, whether it's like physical people or not. You are a healer. Like, you are here to heal people. You have gifts. There's a need for you to own your magic, because that's the best part about you. You know, you're not here to be the quote unquote normal. You are here to be just on your own path. You know, what's a closing message for? You do have resurrection, come back, rebirth, renewal. You have divine messages on the bottom of the deck too. For some of you, you're getting a lot of downloads at this time. There's a need for you to be still and to kind of listen to the downloads and spirit advice it is that's given to you. Yeah. Truth, revelations, understanding. You're truly on a high priest or priestess path. You have beginning, initiate, and origin. Mysteries and wonders, the unknown. People are not going to understand you. You're going to need boundaries, because it's like you get a lot of information from spirit. Not everyone's going to understand that, and that's okay. Hathor, soul family, you are calling in people that get you. They get you. They're on the same path as you, so they're going to understand you. Also, be used to people not understanding you. There's some sort of silence and humility it is that you either have or are going to have when it comes to this energy. All right. Some of you may not be used to getting so many downloads and information, messages, channels, information. You also, the first card you got was Oracle, Sacred Living. Like, you're meant to give oracles to people. You are meant to be a high priest or priestess, even if in this society they're just like, what do you mean you're a high priestess? I've even been made fun of for that before, which you guys already know me. I don't like labels. So I'm just like, well, when people ask me like what I do, I'm just like, like, you know, but I would probably, if anything, high priestess. You're meant to be that. It doesn't matter when anyone says like, oh, that's what you do for a living. Yeah. And you get paid for it. And you can create a living for it. And you help the earth. You help people. Not only in the work you do with people, but with the money it is that you bring in, you're helping the earth. So anyone can say whatever they want to say when they're working a 9-to-5 and throwing trash on the ground and all this different stuff. To you, to them, your life may look like, well, what is this person doing? But you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're living in your soul's purpose, all right? You can resonate as being an initiate, all right? Messages, channels, information, delicacy, fragility, transience. Also, for some of you, grounding. When you feel like you're getting like too many messages, a need to ground, drinking a lot of water, grounding, also eating a lot of roots. For some of you, you've never really fit in. You've always been in this energy, even as a child, which is a gift of yours. But again, living in this society, stuff like that, people will say otherwise, or have said otherwise, or gaslighted you out of your gifts. That's persecution wounds. It's the witch wounds. You know, they always gaslight someone who has these gifts, and that's why there were witch trials. There's a need for you to just know your boundaries. 55, as I say that too. of knowing what to say to people, knowing what not to say to people, knowing what to repeat, what not to repeat. There is some sort of silence and humility about you. You know, for some of you, there's the inner child wounds of like, you want to be seen, you want people to accept you. You don't have to share everything that you feel or hear with other people. You're going to find like-minded people who resonate with you that maybe you can share it with. But there's definitely a need for you to honor that. You're also a very sensitive soul, so honoring that too. Again, if you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session, or Akashic Records, feel free to check out the box below. It has my website and my email. I love you. I hope this resonates, and I hope that you have a great day.